Hey guys, Mark Linsky here with SunFit. Had some requests recently from track athletes and some friends about shin splints. So I want to talk a little bit about shin splints, where they come from, and how to go about getting over them. So first of all, really what shin splints are is a deconditioned calf muscle and the extensors that hold on to the tibia. So what that looks like is you got your soleus muscle here and gastrocnemius, and then your tibia. The extensors that pull up and down, which eventually come in and behind your foot into your arch, and ultimately kind of help to be part of the thing that forms your arch. If they're deconditioned, when you go to put a lot of crankage into a step, or if you come down hard, specifically if you put a lot of crankage into a step and you're not used to it, you can really crank hard and pull those muscles really tight away from that bone, creating a lot of pain, potentially some fracture. So that can come from weight gain, that can come from using minimalist shoes without walking around them first, and then jogging a little bit, jogging some more, running, and then sprinting. And then when you eventually do get to where you're conditioned, then you're free of pain, and it's the more healthy way to run. It's better on your system and everything. But in the meantime, when we're not conditioned yet, when we maybe just be running regularly, haven't worn track spikes, or maybe you gain weight rapidly and there's more pulling being put onto your muscles than before, then we need to figure out how to get our muscles conditioned once we're already in this state of pain. So I've got some resources for you real quick that we're going to talk about. This first one, it's money for me. I've almost never had it fail. It worked for myself. What you want to do is you want to exercise these flexor and extensor digitorum here right along the tibia. We want to just start off with just riding your ABCs with your foot. So all the way down. If you can just stabilize somewhere or another. This is a little short for me. If I can potentially stabilize some way where my foot can be hanging off, my knee joint isn't moving, but my ankle is, right? My ABCs with my foot. Kind of uncoordinated with my foot, apparently. D, E, and so on like that. So notice what I'm doing is I'm going all the way down, all the way up, all the way aside, all the way to the other side. Okay? So that's what we're going to work on. Just using just exercising the range of motion exemplifies that and utilizes that those extensors and flexors right there along the tibia. So the next thing, whenever that isn't quite enough, or if you're if you're having to wear track spikes, it's really going to require a lot of conditioning of the foot. So what we want to do is, the next thing we do is, or conditioning of the calf, I guess. The next thing we do is condition a little bit further with some resistance. So this here is just a simple bike tire. This tire popped, and so I'm using it. I have some resistance bands from Rogue Fitness, but they're in my car, and I wanted to hurry up and get this out here so you guys can start using it. So I'm just a high rep volume. Kind of have to listen to your body. I usually say 30 to 40. Starting off, maybe end up, once you get to where you're having some success, maybe go 50. So high rep, low resistance, multiple times. Remember, you're pulling with your calf. You're pulling with your calf through the ankle joint as opposed to through the knee joint. So nothing's moving. You're on the ground. If you need to get down right here, move like that. I'd probably suggest that's preferable. So the next thing you can do is sit on it and go sideways. Make sure you're getting all the angles. Go sideways multiple times, high rep. If you're going to do all these, you could probably do about 30 per direction. Then hold it somewhere or another. Have a super friend, come on over here. Step in this right here. There you go. Stepping in it. Wind up a little bit, and then come across. Simple like that, 30 times. Potentially 20 if it starts to hurt too bad. You are going to feel the burn. If you don't get to the point where this burn is happening along in here, then you're probably not really developing the muscle and causing the bone to heal. Alright, so if he hops off here, I can have him reposition for me and step in on the front side over here. Step in there. Very good. This is going to be the money one. This is the issue. Those bones are pulling along. Those bones are being pulled right here from the front, coming into the calf. So where we trace it up to the top is muscles flexor and extensor digitorum, and the back of the calf coming from the heel cord, soleus and gastrocnemius. We'll get in on it some, but really we're working on these guys right here. So I'm going to pull back, wind up, and put your foot there. Pull back, wind up, and pull up. Depending on how much resistance I have, I can hit 30 reps without feeling anything, or I can probably yank just a little harder, where I get to 30 and it's like, okay, that was a pain. Ideally, you should get to 20 and have to be kind of, ow, you know, like not necessarily in pain, but to where you definitely feel that blood being pumped through here. That way the blood's headed to the bone as well. So those are some great ways to recondition the calf. Really, that's what we're looking for, is reconditioning the calf. Or the calf muscles, the muscles of the ankle really, that come all the way up. Remember, it's a whole system. It's never just one gastrocnemius or soleus. It's not just a matter of having strong calves. It's a matter of how much resistance we're putting onto them regularly and how prepared the rest of our musculature needs to be for that. So, hope that works, and good luck.